Hello everyone, thank you for listening to this and checking out this video. Today we are going to talk about the essentials of good poop for your health. I know, I did say poop, but get ready. So my name is Valerie Williams and I'm studying to be a certified health coach through the Institute for Integrative Nutrition and a functional nutrition counselor through the Functional Nutrition Alliance School. I'm on a mission to help people just like you get their guts healthy so they can live a healthier life overall. I myself wasn't eating healthy. I had so many gut and digestive issues like bloating and cramping, and I didn't know what to do. I tried cleanses and fasts and anything I could find, any crazy diet I could find. Nothing worked. After my research, I found out just how powerful food is. I made an effort and made the changes. I wasn't bloated, I wasn't tired, and I wasn't experiencing any of the issues I had before. Now, I wanted to help others make these changes and feel better, so I decided to go to school to learn more about nutrition. So what do? I help busy women and men banish their belly bloat, fight fatigue, and finally get rid of those weight struggles, all while making sustainable lifestyle changes, because that's what it's about. So today, we'll be talking about the Bristol stool chart. If you're curious about what your poop is telling you about your gut health, this presentation is for you. So what we're going to learn today is the 7 stool types according to the Bristol stool scale, what each of the 7 stool types tell us about your gut health, how to assess the shape, color, and texture of your stools, and some at-home tips and remedies and how to keep your gut healthy. So we're going to start with what your poop says about your gut health. So disclaimer before I dive into our topic today, I want to be clear that this information is for educational purposes and does not take the place of medical advice. While a hard poop here and there or an occasional weird color poop is often no big deal, changes in your regular bowel habits should always be brought to your primary healthcare provider's attention. Don't forget, talk to your doctors. So the Bristol stool scale. Your poop can be very telling about your gut health. There are changes in the shape, texture, and color of your poop that say a lot about what is happening in your body. Poop can be classified into 7 categories, according to one 2,000 person study. The 7 stool types that arose from this study is known as the Bristol stool scale. So here's the Bristol stool scale, and we're going to go over each one of these in detail, but I'll give you some time to look at these. There's the 7 types. All right, stool size and texture. Let's get started. Type 1. This type of poop is passed as separate individual lumps. They look like marbles or pebbles. This type of poop is generally hard to pass and indicative of constipation. Constipation is usually the result of a low fiber diet or not enough water. Basically, eat your vegetables. Conditions that affect hormones like pregnancy, diabetes, or certain medications can also cause constipation. So, more marbles. Type 2. This type of poop is sausage-shaped with lumps like the shape of a caterpillar. It can be an indicator of mild constipation. Type 3. This type of poop is sausage-shaped with a cracked surface. It is soft and passes easily. It falls within the spectrum of a normal stool. Type 4. This type of poop is shaped like a long snake. It is smooth, soft, and passes easily. It falls within the spectrum of also a normal stool. Type 5. This type of poop features soft blobs that have distinct edges. They are easy to pass, but may indicate a lack of fiber in your diet. Type 6. This type of poop is like soft serve ice cream, and it looks mushy. If you pass this type of poop, it could be a sign of mild diarrhea. Drink plenty of fluids, including fresh fruit juice, to replenish the minerals that you're losing. Type 7. This type of poop is watery without any solid pieces. It is entirely liquid and indicates that you have the runs, aka diarrhea. If you have diarrhea for more than a few days, this could be an indicate an infection, an illness, or some sort of underlying condition that needs medical attention. So now we're going to talk about buoyancy. I know. What does that have to do with it? Does your poop float? Look to whether to see your poop floats or sinks. The buoyancy of your poop lets you know whether you're absorbing nutrients properly. Healthy poop should sink. Malabsorption can cause poops to float. Too much gas in the poop will also cause it to float. Foods that cause gas, such as beans and cruciferous vegetables, may be the culprit. While an occasional floating poop is not cause for alarm, if you have not changed anything in your diet and your poop starts floating regularly, seek medical advice. So let's talk about stool color and what that means. The color of your poop is influenced by 4 things: what you eat, how well you are processing what you eat, the amount of bile in it, and the health of your digestive tract. So what is bile? Bile is a yellow-green fluid produced in the gallbladder that helps in the digestion of fats. Normal poop may be brown, yellow, or even green. The intensity of the color will vary depending on the food you eat and the amount of bile your body produces. Let us look at what each one of these means in more detail. We're going to start off with green. Green stool may be the result from eating green vegetables, taking chlorophyll tablets, or food with green food coloring. Diarrhea is another cause of green stools. With diarrhea, food moves through the gut so fast that the bile is not broken down in time. Pale or clay-colored. Pale or clay-colored stools may result from lack of bile from the liver and gallbladder, indicating a bile blockage. It could also be the result of an excessive amount of fat in your poop. Greasy yellow stool may be indicative of too much fat or malabsorption issues. In holistic health, we say, it's not what you eat, but what you can absorb. Red stool can happen because of eating beets or foods with too much red coloring. If this is the case, there's no cause for alarm. Just dial back on your beets and your poop will go back to its normal color. However, if you've not eaten any beets or foods with red food coloring, red stools may be indicative of hemorrhoids, tears in the anus, or bleeding in the GI tract. If you see blood in your stool, seek prompt medical advice. Black stool may be the result of taking iron supplements or something like Pepto-Bismol. If this is not the case, confirm with your doctor. Black stool may indicate bleeding high in the digestive tract, for example, in the stomach. The stool will usually look tarry. This is one you don't want to mess around with, so please seek immediate medical attention. So now we're going to go over the frequency of elimination. How often do you poop? So if you eliminate on a regular schedule, it's an indication of a healthy digestive system. Whenever you poop, it should also feel complete, pooping at least once a day, which is a good sign. If you fail to poop at least once a day or poop less than 2 to 3 times a week, you may be constipated. So let's go over constipation. If you're constipated, increasing water intake, eating foods high in fiber and magnesium, such as whole grains, fruits, and vegetables, may be beneficial. Many people find juicing works wonders for their digestive system. Magnesium is my go-to as it draws more water into the intestines, helping with bowel movements. It also softens the stool, helping you poop more regularly. Flaxseed tea is another home remedy that people find extremely helpful. And if you've tried everything without success, ask your doctor to check your thyroid function. So now we're going to be talking about eliminating too frequently. Pooping 3 or more times a day could also be a sign of fiber deficiency. Fiber reduces the rate at which food passes through the intestines, allowing more precious nutrients to be absorbed by the body. Eating foods rich in fiber, such as vegetables, might help. Frequent bowel movements, especially right after eating, could be a sign of a food intolerance. So just some final thoughts. Your poop can tell you a lot about your gut health. It can tell you what is happening in your body and perhaps even help you identify underlying health problems before they get worse. Just remember, always let your doctor know if there are any changes to your regular bowel movements. So you guys want some more gut healthy tips? Well, learn how to relieve constipation and other gut problems and get back to feeling your best. I have an amazing 30-day gut fix program for a quick reset. But if you've been struggling for some time, I recommend my 3-month gut health vitality program for more severe cases. If you'd like to work with me, please book on my website or my email. Thank you so much for joining and listening. Here's my email. You can join my Facebook group, check out my website. I also offer a free 30-minute call, so you can book that on my website. Goodbye, and thank you for listening, guys. I hope you learned a little bit of something about what your poop tells you.